Hello everyone, it's Christopher for thepunterspage.com, and I'll be giving you just the one horse racing tip today where we'll be looking to the 225 at Kelso, and we're going for a horse here called Nietzsche, currently priced up at 7-1, best odds with bookmakers at the moment. You can get that at Bet365, you can get that at Bet Victor. I think it's got a very good chance of making the frame today, and I'm going to recommend it for a 2-point win bet. It's trained by Brian Ellison, very good northern trainer. Henry Brook takes the ride. These two often team up together, so that's a good tick in the box there that they've got a good working relationship. Now, if you look at the form of this horse Nietzsche, it's not bad form considering it hasn't really made the frame in any of its races, but I thought this race today was a very good opportunity. I thought it was a lot easier compared to a lot of the other races it had been running in. It had been running in the Great Wood Handicap at Cheltenham where it finished 6th, and the form of that has worked out quite well, and it wasn't far beaten that day as well. It finished behind Elgin, who won some very good competitive handicaps this season, also as well won the Kingwell Hurdle at Wincanton, and then was supplemented for the Champion Hurdle. Then it went to Ascot where it did finish in 10th place, but again wasn't that far beaten, and the form of that race has worked out quite well. Then it went to the Betfair Hurdle at Newbury. Kalashnikov won that day, finished second in the Supreme, so the form was working out not too badly there. And also in that race as well, there was a few decent performers that ran well, like Remulic and Spirit of the Games in the County Hurdle. So really, you like to think that this race would be a lot easier compared to against what it's been up in recent months. So Nietzsche at 7-1, you're looking, maybe that's not a bad bet. Also as well, it should handle the conditions. The connections as well are really confident that it'll like the bottomless ground. They've been quoted as saying the more bottomless the ground, the better. So you like to think that they know something that we don't, but if you did look at the form book, it actually hasn't run that well, or it hasn't not run well, it's just not run that often or not at all on heavy ground. So maybe there is a little bit of a question mark there, and some of its better form has come on the good ground, but they have suggested that it will like the conditions. Also as well, I would like to go against his favourite Tax Me If You Can for Keith Dalglish and Brian Hughes. I know the form's been franked by a good horse called Sam's Gunner, who won a very competitive Grade 3 handicap a few weeks ago at Sandown. But if you actually look at the race that day, Sam's Gunner was very free and he was hanging quite badly coming over the last hurdle, and if he got his act together he could have beaten Tax Me If You Can that day, and he also was giving him a hell of a lot of a weight, conceding a penalty, and also as well Tax Me If You Can did get the 4-year-old allowance. So I thought Nietzsche's been dropped down to a mark now, a season low mark of 129. I thought he could be tailor-made and ready to go in this race. He's had a bit of a break as well. His last one, like I said, was in the Betfair Hurdle, and I thought 7-1, he was definitely a very good each way bet, and like I said at the top of the video, I'm going to recommend him for a 2-point each way bet there. So that's the selection for today. If you want more sport betting related videos and more horse racing videos regarding tips and that, please subscribe to the Punters Page YouTube channel. You can also follow him on Twitter as well if you want to check me out on Twitter, and also follow out my YouTube channel. Just subscribe at Lucky Loaders 15. That's all I've got to say. Please gamble responsibly, and I'll see you soon.